Just because she gave birth to one extra child, this woman is sentenced to punishment. On this train, too many people could drain the food supply for everyone. The mother drops to her knees and begs to take her daughter's place. And to keep the crowd from erupting, the authorities agree. Soldiers lock her arm in place and force it out the window into minus 120-degree wind for 3 full minutes. Then they bring out a hammer and smash the frozen arm to pieces. When it's over, they leave her to fend for herself. But to stop the tale from rising up, management moves the once every 3 years apprentice exam up by a year. Based on work performance, they pick 3 children from the crowd and remove them from the tail section, promoting them to 3rd class. On paper, these rules sound fair, but what happens when the same standard is applied to the people at the top? A train detective discovers that a 1st-class girl is suspected of murdering 2 3rd-class passengers. He tries to take her in, but she even lashes out in front of everyone. To prove that everyone is equal, Melanie announces the case will be tried publicly. But the girl's parents throw around the fact that they helped fund the train and demand she be released on bail. Melanie has no choice but to agree for the moment. Just hours before the hearing, the girl is still calmly playing games because she knows her parents will pull strings and get her cleared. But this time, Melanie has no intention of bowing to those investors. Through a random draw, she selects representatives from 3rd and 2nd class to form the trial committee, and she also includes 1 representative from the tail. After a full-body disinfection, the tail representative is finally allowed to leave the rear cars. Meanwhile, the suspect's parents contact department heads across the train and even pressure the justice system to release their daughter outright. But this case has already drawn too much attention, and no one dares make a reckless move. If everyone sees that the rich can break the law whenever they want, their entire claim to legitimacy will start to collapse. After repeated coaching, the plan is to have their daughter act pitiful in court and claim she's too young and immature to bear full responsibility. The hearing begins, and the investigative unit presents the evidence. After the murders, the suspect kept parts taken from the victims as trophies, and even the murder weapon was sitting by her bed. The 2nd-class representatives side with the ordinary people. In the tale, having 1 extra child brings brutal punishment. They do the dirtiest, hardest work, while the people at the front of the train still enjoy fine food like the apocalypse never happened. If this public trial cannot deliver justice, it will only spark even greater unrest. Nearly everyone demands a guilty verdict, but the judge calls a recess so the defendant can prepare her statement. The Folger family still doesn't stop pressuring Melanie. They will do anything to protect their daughter. When it's time for the defendant to speak, Layla insists she was manipulated by the men and acted in self-defense in a moment of panic. The performance works, and the mood in the room starts shifting towards sympathy. Then she subtly reminds Melanie that they already know about an unauthorized plan, and if that secret comes out, the consequences will be disastrous.